Oh heck, this isn't a Jar Media re-edit, what's this? Well, I decided to actually work on videos that I can be proud of. So here's a movie review of a short film called Alone. Now if you haven't seen the original video, there will be a link in the description. I highly recommend that you go and watch the original before you watch this video. And I'll say when I start talking about spoilers, so if you decide you want to watch the original halfway through this video, hopefully nothing will be ruined for you. Now if you haven't seen this film, it's about a post-apocalyptic world where the protagonist is the last human alive. Now for the sake of this review, we'll call the protagonist the man for the rest of this video. This film has won 2 awards, one for best cinematography and one for best sound design. And while I can agree with the fact that for a short film on YouTube this was very well shot, the sound design is not very good. In the very start of the movie, the voices are dubbed over very poorly, and some of the sound effects that play in the middle of the film are also very poorly done. The audio in one scene even sounds like Minecraft. Seriously, listen to this. I'll get back to the music when I start talking about spoilers, but for now, let's talk about how the film was shot. Like I said earlier, for a film on YouTube it's shot quite well, but there are still unnecessary shots that could either be replaced or taken out entirely. A few examples are the time-lapse scene in the basement of the house the man finds, and a very distracting handheld shot that was completely useless. It's the only noticeably handheld shot in the whole entire film. Now if you've seen a lot of review channels on YouTube, you've probably heard of the show don't tell rule. There are lots of times that it would be easier to show something, but they have the man say it instead. One example would be when he picks up a stack of money and says,
"Money. The only thing that's good for now is starting fires."
But it would be a lot better if it showed him throwing it away or taking everything from the table except the money. Seriously, some subtlety would really help this scene. Anyway, time for spoilers! Now my main problem with this film, other than the voice acting on the phone, is the ending. Let me play it for you.
Walked a lot farther than I usually do. I've been doing that a lot lately. You'd think I'd be more careful, but when you're the only one left in the world, danger isn't...
To start, the end card is terrible. It's out of place and interrupts the tone of the film. It looks like an intro template made in Blender. And that may sound like an exaggeration, but if you look carefully you can see where a subtitle is meant to go. But the other thing I hate about the ending is the music. It plays one track throughout the last shot in the title card, but then the music changes to piano music for the credits. It just sounds choppy and poorly done. The way they could have fixed this though is removing the ending title card, and playing the music that plays for that for the credits. But no, they paid for this gaming intro, so they have to use it at some point. Here, I made a new ending that isn't horribly distracting. Have a look.
You'd think I'd be more careful, but when you're the only one left in the world, danger isn't...
That took me 30 seconds and didn't show the title twice or play 2 ending songs over a span of 40 seconds. Anyway, this movie isn't perfect, and it's certainly far from it, but I would say that it's worth a watch anyway. The mistakes that it makes are easily avoidable, but it's still worth it considering it's only 6 minutes long. If you like this video, please leave a comment saying so, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.